What's going on, guys? Miha here, and in today's video I have something really exciting to share with you guys, and that's my digital product store. Okay, so here we are. I basically bought the domain called cgfountain.com. For those of you guys who don't know, CG stands for computer graphics, and I've used WordPress to create this online store, basically the free plugin called WooCommerce that you can use to sell any kind of products. Like you can sell physical products or digital products or any kind of that stuff. I won't be going into the details of how to build like your own website or maybe like a e-commerce store. I can probably do that in some of my future videos, but there are a lot of really good resources that you can find online on how to build your store. So this is basically it. It's called cgfountain.com. I'm selling 3D assets and models for Unreal Engine. So if we go down here, you can see that I've created a couple of engine asset packs. That's like the desert assets, like basically it's assets for visualization. And I also have a bundle that's a bit of a marketing strategy because you can sell a bundle and really like offer a lot of value to get new customers if there's a lot of competition in the space. But I'll be discussing that marketing strategy in some of my future videos. So in this video, I wanted to really show you guys why I've started the business in the visualization space and basically specifically in the Unreal Engine space. So if we click on some of these products over here, you can see, oh, I also have the Drift plugin, so people can ask me questions if they want to know something specific about the products that I'm selling. Just close this down. And you can see that you basically have Unreal Engine packs, like this is a desert pack. And once you download this, you basically get all of these like trees, rocks, and the whole desert scene. So you can build your own worlds inside of Unreal Engine. I also created this video, like a promo video for the specific pack. You can check it out on cgfountain.com. And there's a bit of a description about what the packs include and also what's the file size, and that is basically downloadable, so it's completely like a digital product. Now, why did I decide to start creating and selling assets for Unreal Engine? If you really have to know a bit about the niche and the space that you're working in. Like I've been using Unreal Engine for a couple of years now for like working for architectural visualization and stuff like that. And I also know a lot of game developers, like indie developers and also professional game developers who were using Unity, and Unity is basically an engine where you can create games like mobile games or any kind of games inside, and a lot of them are switching to Unreal Engine. So Unreal Engine is basically really taking a really big chunk of Unity's market space. Like a lot of people are switching over to Unreal Engine basically because of a couple of specifics. Like VR is and assets for VR are really huge. VR is trending, and I think that in the next couple of years VR will be like we have animations right now, basically 2D made in After Effects and stuff like that, or we have presentations made in PowerPoint and stuff like that. I think that a lot of these things will go into VR, and a lot of the people that are doing this will switch to VR in the future because of the affordability, like the VR glasses like Oculus Rift or maybe the Google Cardboard, and all of this stuff will become much more useful in the future, and everything is pointing in that direction. So I thought that it may be a perfect time to start a business in the VR space. But because I'm not like a developer, I don't know how to create games, but I do know how to create assets, and I do know how to model 3D models and how to basically create textures and stuff like that. So that's where my skill set is useful here, because I can create all of these assets and then offer them to people who are creating games and like VR presentations and stuff like that. So they can use these assets and just buy them, download them, and it really saves them a lot of time when creating their projects, so they don't have to model anything from scratch. I've started this store a month ago, and I've already sold a couple of assets, like asset packs. For example, I sold some of these desert environment asset packs and some of the island environment asset packs. So basically the products are selling, and I haven't really started this business. So I think it's a really good niche to go into. I'm not saying that you should start your own like an Unreal Engine store if you don't have the 3D skills. I'm just explaining why I'm doing this, so you can get an idea of what is possible in today's world, when basically what is possible in the digital product world. So basically, if you have any kind of like content or asset creation skills, that can be for assets for Illustrator, for creating graphics, for maybe some motion design or any kind of stuff, you can take your assets, create your own store and start selling them. Now, I've decided to create my own store instead of uploading my assets to the official Unreal Marketplace for a couple of reasons. Basically, I don't have to pay them any commission when I sell my projects, when I sell my assets. I have full control over my store and what I sell on it, and I sell only my assets, so I don't have to worry about the competition. And the main important thing of why I've decided to start my own store is that once I get a customer, I get their email, I get their information, and I can basically retarget them or use that information to create Facebook ads and to target my audience much better. Because if you sell your products on Envato or on the Unreal Store or on the Unity Asset Store, they basically sell your products for you. You get some commission, but the difference is that you don't know anything about your customers. They keep all the customer information to themselves. They don't share it with you. So they are basically using you to make money and giving you a couple of bucks. And the main difference is that if you really want to build your business, you need to start building your client base. In the digital product space, it's the same as in like in your service industry or in your creative professional business. The more clients you have, the better your client base, the bigger your chance of succeeding and getting more projects in the future is. And the same theory applies here when selling digital products. So it's really important that once you sell a product, you get the information about your clients, so you can use that in the future to maybe do remarketing to the same clients, maybe put them on your email list and send them new offers, or use that information to create a lookalike audience on Facebook or create a similar audience on Google Ads and to market to similar people who are similar to the ones who already bought and need the projects from, the assets from your store. So I've also have a bundle here, and I'll talk about this bundle in one of my later videos. And why I've decided to do this is basically a marketing tool. So you can so it's basically a limited time offer when you can get all of these assets for just $29. So I'll explain that in one of my later videos. So really excited to share this with you guys. Let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything that you would like to know about why I started CG Fountain or any specifics that you would basically have questions about. So I hope you like this video. There will be a lot more videos in the future about digital products and how CG Fountain is doing and all of that stuff and how I'm marketing this. So stay tuned for more videos and give me a like or subscribe to my channel if you like the content. And I'll see you guys in the next one.